Good morning, Cypress Village residents, and welcome to Virtual Coffee Chat. Today is December 9th, Friday. This is Ty Morgan, Executive Director, and we are glad to have everybody that tuned in with us today. Today is a big day in the village. We've got our annual holiday party for all of our employees and residents. One of my favorite events of the entire year, as I've mentioned on multiple occasions. I love spending several hours with the residents and also really seeing the employees. Not only the employees, sometimes they bring their children and their family members because they're very proud of where they work, being here at Cypress Village, and just seeing that interaction between the employees and the residents where they can eat a meal, have a cup of coffee, and just talk and converse. It's really, really a great day. So another real special part of the day is the day when they get to visit the booth where they pick up their special Christmas gift that the residents have prepared for them. It is a tremendous deal for these employees. They look forward to it all year long. And in addition to being able to spend time with you, they get to really open that envelope and get a really nice special surprise. So with that being said, it looks like the community did a great job fundraising. I saw the Christmas tree out there and it looked like it was in the 140 to 150 range. I hadn't seen it yet this morning, but great job by our residents. Thank you all so much for your generous donations. Believe me, it is a really, really special gift that our employees receive. So thank you all for your generosity. Also, in regards to generosity, we've got our Gordonia Street. I think it's at least housed at Marilyn Janitas's. She invited me over a couple nights ago to take a look at her bedroom or her spare room where she's housing all of these toys for tots. And she said at the time, again, this was I think Tuesday night, they had at least 150 toys for tots that they're going to donate. So again, great work by all of you residents. A lot of, generosity and giving. It's going to make a lot of kids' Christmas that much more special. So great things going on around the village. If there are any other streets or units that are doing something similar, Katie had thought there might be, please provide that information to Katie or myself because we would love to spotlight you as well for your efforts and kindness. So please do so. With that being said, I am going to just kick it off to the department directors to provide all of the updates around the village to all of you. If you're watching today and you haven't been down for breakfast, come on down when you're done. But if you've already been at breakfast, thanks for coming down, spending some time with our employees. So with that, we'll see you in a little bit. Enjoy today's episode.
Hi everybody, happy Friday, and it's Coffee Chat once again. It's me, Susan, here to kind of give you a little bit of information. I've had many residents stop and ask about Sally Jordan. She is the one that has been heading up our telehealth physician's office on D250, and she is the one that's been monitoring everybody's blood pressure who signed up for the RPM. And everybody's been asking, where is Sally? Well, let me fill you in. We are proud to report that Sally has been temporarily assigned to help 120 senior citizens whose homes were completely destroyed by Hurricane Ian. And this has been down in the Orlando area. So she's been down there helping the displaced senior group and making sure that they are being taken care of as far as with their medications and health-wise. So they have been patients and in need of medical services, and Sally has been instrumental in providing care, restoring them back to healthy status. And so we're just so thankful for that and for Sally's big heart and down there helping out. but she will be returning next week for a couple of days to all of her beloved patients here at Cypress Village. And but she will also be continuing to go down to Orlando till those citizens down there are safely placed in new homes and well taken care of. So if you do need to get in touch with Sally, her number is 904-610-3393, and she will always take your phone calls if you need to get in touch with her. So that is where our Sally is. So now for next week in the Wellness Center, Mondays and Wednesdays, as always, Guardian Pharmacy is there in the Wellness Center from 9 to 1 to take any of your questions and also to fill your medications. And let's see, this Wednesday will be Tower D as in Delta. So if you're in Tower D and using Guardian Pharmacy, come down and collect your medications. And also next week we have the Memory Support Group as well as the Parkinson Support Group on Tuesday the 13th at 2 for the Memory Support Group and at 3 for Parkinson's in the AL Theater Room. And actually it's short and sweet this week. That's all I have for you. So everybody have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next week.
Hi everyone, this is Jasmine from Guardian Pharmacy. Come out and see us at the Veterans Lobby on December 12th from 10 to 12. We will be giving out free vitamin C samples. Come out and see us. Can't wait to see you. Bye-bye.
Hello, Cypress Village, and welcome to another edition of Coffee Chat. I just want to let you all know that we are finishing up the year just right. We have a full staff in the housekeeping department. They all belong to us, the Cypress Village, so we're very excited about that. Starting the year great. We're going to be fully staffed. We're going to have all our people trained up. We're going to be rolling with all the projects that we want to do here in the EBS department. So January is going to start off good, knock on wood. So but yeah, so when you see new faces around the building, please welcome them, say hello. We want them to feel like part of the family. We're one big old happy family here in this village. And so yeah, I'm very excited to have them. Thank you all for all the support. Thank you for all the words of affirmation that you guys always give us, all the compliments, all the Valor cards that you guys have turned in. Please keep them coming, because that's the number one thing we can do for our employees. You know, we wish we can do more, and we could give them the world if we could, but the Valors are the ones that count. So please turn those in so we can submit them and they can get some points and buy some goodies from our website, okay? Thank you all again. See you around the village. Have a good weekend and happy holidays.
Hello everyone, this is Laurel Mundell, Director of Administrative Services. I just love this time of year. The whole month in between Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, all of that is just a time of fun and joyful. And is there anyone more festive than our own Lester Ruiz? I think every day he and his staff have just been decked out in holiday gear, and I am about it. So shout out to my friend Lester and Natalie Gibbs too, our little Who from Whoville. In the holiday vein, next week on Thursday at 2:30 in Egret Hall, I'm going to be singing some carols with our pianist Ruth. Thanks to Lisa Drew for setting that up. So please come on out and sing with me this Christmas season. I just love it. And I'm so proud of the Toys for Tots folks out in the houses. We've had, I know, Silkvine, and then is this Myrika or Gordonia with Marilyn Joanitis's group there, her unit. So thanks to y'all for participating. That's just so much fun. And I'm sure it's neat to go out and buy kids' toys, because it's probably been a little bit since you've been able to buy that for your own kids or grandkids. And I have to say, now that my kids are old enough to actually ask me what they want for Christmas, it's really fun to go out shopping, and I'm so excited to surprise them on Christmas morning. So it's just such a fun time. Fun time. A couple just little updates here and there. So the Cypress Village app, it's having a little bit of trouble right now with the Apple Store. Android, I don't think this is a problem. It's just with Apple in particular, but it's not showing up for those users in the United States that are trying to download it. So I don't know what country around the world is able to download the Cypress Village app, but it's certainly not ours. I'm working on that with Apple right now to recreate that content. So I say that to say, for those of you who do not have the Cypress Village app, You won't be able to find it in the store right now. And those of you who have it, don't delete it, because if you have it, you can still access it, but once it's gone, you won't be able to reload it just yet. However, we do have, as another option, is going to any browser, going to your computer and typing in the cypressvillageapp.com. All of the same content will be on that website that's typically on the app. So just keep that in mind. It's a work in progress, and I'm learning all sorts of new things in terms of app coding, developing, and working with Apple. Bird watching. So we had that awesome Arboretum speaker on Monday that Lisa Drew set up. And we must have been thinking the same thing, because I was wondering I'm like, oh, we should get one of those bird feeder cameras where we can watch the live stream. So I went ahead and purchased one and actually installed it just the day after that talk over here in a tree near the business office. I'm waiting for some bird friends to start showing up, and I'm kind of working out some kinks too with tech, because it's always how it is. But once we start getting some more feathered friends our way, then I'll let everybody know how to get the app installed and how to start watching it on your phones. So that's going to be a neat little thing. Garbage cans. I heard a complaint from some of the unit leaders saying that garbage cans are visible or left out. And I just want to remind everybody that garbage cans do need to be pulled away, not just pulled away from the road after trash day, but they must be stored in a location where they are not visible from the road. So if you don't have room in your garage, then put them behind a bush or something like that. But they need to be either stored in your garage or out of sight. And I'm going to work with maintenance as well as Ty, just because I want to make sure we're uniform and following the indentures. But there might also be some little add-on additions that we can do to try and hide those. But just keep in mind, with things like that, it always comes with a cost. So the best way is to clear a spot in your garage, make sure they get put in there, and then you're good and in compliance. Security on their rounds have been told to keep note of that, and then they're going to send in addresses who are non-compliant. So just keep that in mind. And then I've heard a lot of complaints about mail. We do have a new postman right now, or postwoman rather. And we did have a situation where she went a few days without picking up the outgoing mail. So just so y'all know, she did pick up on Wednesday. I received confirmation. Thursday, we haven't seen her just yet. And then I did go ahead, though, and reach out to the post inspector just to let them know that we're having some issues. So I do apologize. If there's anything that's super sensitive that you want to make sure gets out in a timely fashion, please make sure you take that shuttle or sign up for the shuttle to go to the post office, or take yourself out just so that it gets sent out in time. I would hate for something to get delayed just because we had a mail carrier here that didn't do what she was supposed to do. But we're trying to address that as best as we can. Keep in mind, she's someone else's employee, so we have to go through their chain of command. But we're going to do our best to advocate for our residents. That's really all that I have this week. So I'm so excited for the breakfast. I hope you all have a great time, and you'll probably see me and my kids running around somewhere. So Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and we'll see you next week.
Good morning. Welcome to Coffee Chat. This is Robert, maintenance. A few updates. On the west end of the concrete around the lake, we've got to shut that down. The concrete's been removed today, and it will be poured tomorrow, so please try to avoid that area if you could. Just kind of a tripping hazard for real today instead of the little small ones that were there. We will be doing more concrete as we come along, as we can get concrete, that is. Another thing, I guess you'll see me in the morning serving breakfast. Hope to see you there. Hope you're hungry. Hope you're plenty of food, and happy holidays.
Hi everybody, Chef Ben coming from the kitchen. Just had a couple announcements. Wanted to first of all wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holiday. Hope everyone will join us this morning for our Christmas breakfast. Really looking forward to serving all of our staff and all of our residents tomorrow morning. Can't wait. So the staff is really excited to come in, bringing their families and whatnot. So again, can't wait to see all of y'all. Really excited to announce we were asked to change the menu in 4600 a little bit. So we have a new menu coming out next week. It has a few fan favorites on it. We collaborated on the last few menus that we've done in there. And with it being the holidays, we just wanted to bring into the picture all of the favorites that we've had in the past. I did add one or two more new things, and we actually put some new sauces with our steaks and our fish. So really looking forward to that menu starting next week, and we'll be running that through the holidays and kind of testing out some new ideas in there and different ways to present the products that we're preparing and giving you, the residents, more options back there. So again, can't wait to start that new menu next week, and really looking forward to it. Thanks.
Hello there, it's Hector Gonzalez coming to you live from Ty Morgan's office, in the big guy's office. Just my updates for next week. First, let's talk about Christmas, Christmas reservations. Lindsay's line is the line that, you call for reservations. We need reservations for Christmas Eve for families, Christmas Day, both for Middletons, for AL. We only need reservations for Christmas Day, and we welcome any of our residents upstairs in AL to come down to Middleton's for either day, either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. We've gotten quite a few people coming downstairs, and it's really enjoyable to see some of our assisted living people coming down, and I think they're enjoying the buffet, especially with the renovation that's going on upstairs. So, we recognize that the space is a little bit limited up there. We had a birthday party today, which kind of took up all the tables. I apologize for that. That was planned in advance, but anyway. You're welcome to come downstairs anytime, you know that, and enjoy the buffet. I think it's good to see you downstairs. So both of those reservations, just make sure you make for your families if they're coming to visit you on Christmas Eve, and then in assisted living, if you can just do that for Christmas. Next up, I think Chef reviewed the menu for the new menu rollout that he's going to have next Tuesday for 4600. We're excited to see that. It's definitely time for a change in some of the items. He's really, and I know that he talked about it during his spot, but he's really, starting to branch out a little bit and, offer some more selections so that you can customize your plate. And that's a lot of the feedback that he and I are both getting. So other than that, we're just, we're in our busy season. We're just rocking and rolling, a lot of catering events, and I'm really proud of the team for the job that they're doing on a day-to-day basis. It's really nice to see. That's all I have today, and have a great day. Bye.
Good morning, villagers. I hope you're having a great holiday season so far. Happy Friday. And I'm here to talk to you about what's going on starting tonight through next week. Tonight in Egret Hall, Stevie Fingers, a great piano player, will be here to play the piano. He's going to do some Christmas songs. He'll do some fun dancing music if you're so inclined. He's a really nice guy. He'll take requests, so come down to Egret Hall at 7 o'clock and listen to Stevie Fingers on piano. Tomorrow, the CV Cinema movie in the OMR is Pearl Harbor, starring Ben Affleck. Great movie. I thought I would run that because of Pearl Harbor Day on Wednesday the 7th. So on the 11th and the 12th, the annual Cypress Village Chorus Christmas Concert, 7 p.m. both evenings in Egret Hall. Your very own Cypress Village Chorus. They have been rehearsing and planning and putting together this program for you for months. So come on out and listen to some wonderful singing, and there may even be some singing along that you can do. And then on the 12th, we're going to St. Augustine for the Night of Lights. Hopefully you were able to get a seat on that, and so we're going to leave here at 5. The tour is a trolley tour through St. Augustine, and it should be great fun. They give you 3D glasses and cookies and cocoa, so can't go wrong with that. And on the 13th is our Wrap It Up cocktail hour. That's something new that we're trying this year. I've done it in other communities, and it's really fun. If you have some presents that you need to be wrapped and you don't have paper, you don't have time, you just don't want to do it, bring them down. You can bring 3 gifts. We'll do the wrapping while you sip some cocktails and have some hors d'oeuvres, and it'll be a fun, festive time. And then also at 7 o'clock, the 13th, on Tuesday, is Don Minyard in Egret Hall, 7 o'clock. On the 14th, we are going to White Christmas at the Alhambra. And that evening, we have a dance company coming in to do a dance recital for you in Egret Hall at 7 o'clock. Then on the 15th, we have a trip to the post office. If you have letters, packages to mail, we will be taking a bus to the post office. I don't know which post office, at 11 o'clock. So be in the Veterans Lobby at 11 and hop on the bus and go to the post office. You don't have to worry about parking. And then at 2:30 in Egret Hall is going to be Laurel singing Carols of the Season. So come on out to that. That's going to be really wonderful. The 15th in the evening, we're going to the Beaches Museum Christmas at the Cabin. It is a period event where they dress up their one of their outbuildings, the cabin, in period decor. People are wearing costumes. You can roast some chestnuts, have a good time, get in the holiday spirit. And then on the 16th is the Jingle Bell Bash, our big fun Christmas party, Friday evening, starting at 4 o'clock, 4:30. My brain is so tired, I don't remember. Come down to dinner in the Loon's Nest. And dancing from 6 to 8 in Egret Hall to the music of Crescendo Amelia. Last but not least, the kiosk decorating contest. You asked for it and you delivered. Those kiosks look great. Hopefully you've all sent me your pictures and they are on the board in the lobby. You will be able to vote all through next week and vote for your favorite. We are going to be bringing residents around on golf cart tours of your beautiful kiosks. Thank you all for pitching in and doing such a great job. It's going to be really fun to vote. And that's it for me, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. Thanks for listening.
All right, I'm back, and as usual, I hope everybody's getting a lot of good, productive information out of today's episode. That is our goal each and every week. So with that being said, I just had a couple items I wanted to touch on, one of which I hate to talk about, and that is COVID-19. Unfortunately, rates are starting to spike. I don't want to say spike, but increase a little bit. We were at that 5 to 6% range. The most recent tally I've pulled as of yesterday, we were closer to 9%. So we are seeing a little increase, which is a little frightening. We do not want to go back to where we were. So I do encourage everybody to maintain universal precautions, stay as safe and as safe as you can, really. I don't know what to say at this point. We got to treat it very similar to the flu and like any other sickness, and that's what we will continue to do. If you are feeling ill, please contact Susan McLean or the Wellness Clinic, Chrissy Sifka, and let's just make sure that you don't have it, provide you a test. But if you are sick, try and stay home as much as possible and bring in any services or food or goods that you may need through delivery services. We'll be glad to help you with that. Also, we have next Tuesday, we've got our community meeting at 10 a.m. in Egret Hall. So we would love to have residents come in person, but if you can't make it in person, we will continue to live stream it, video it, and put it out on our in-house channel. So with that, I'm going to see if we have any birthday residents out there today on the 9th. And we do. We have one birthday. We have Mr. Leonard Warner. Leonard, happy birthday to you. Soul birthday boy out there today. Tomorrow we've got one on the 10th. We've got Mr. Andre Ricard. Andre, happy birthday. On the 12th, we've got ladies. We've got Miss Marilyn Tracy. Marilyn, happy birthday. Teresa Davies and Suzanne Shutters, who's a brand new resident here at Cypress. Happy birthday to you, Suzanne, coming up on the 12th. One of our great volunteers does a lot of work around here that does not go unnoticed. Let's give her a big happy birthday cheer on the 13th. That's Miss Mays Barnett. Mays, happy birthday to you. You're the sole birthday lady on the 13th. And on the 14th, we've got three. We've got Mr. Earl Doris, Mika Rogers, and Carly Lamarca. Happy birthday to you three. And on the 15th, we've got two. We've got Mr. James Williams and Patricia Yingling. And I'm sorry, we've got one more. And Bob Lamphere. Bob, happy birthday to you on the 15th. I'm going to wrap it up on the 16th. And we've got Miss Belva Horvath. We've got Miss Judy Dye, Mr. Peter Whiteman, and John Solomon. Happy birthday to all of you on the 16th. And happy birthday to all the residents that were mentioned today. Hope everybody had a great time at the Christmas breakfast. If you haven't gotten down there, you still probably have a little bit of time. So come on down to Middleton's. We'll see you soon. But with that, we are going to conclude another episode of Virtual Coffee Chat. Thank you all for tuning in. Happy holidays, and God bless you all. Goodbye.
All right. Are we ready to roll? Ready to roll.
Well, Katie left me, and she's supposed to be my coach to tell me, make sure I'm looking good. I don't know if the angle's good or not.
Somebody's got to be last. All right.
Freudian slip.
Are you going to let me go, or are you going to just keep talking? I'm teasing you.
Good looking out.
Yeah, close the door. Yeah, perfect. That'll help me be quiet. That'll help me not focus. As soon as I see him, Ty, I'm like, thanks, Ty.
Thanks. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. Hey, Robert. How you doing?
I got crusties in my eyes. Am I good?
Merry Christmas to our residents. Merry Christmas to our employees.
Okay, that's good.